Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you another review, and this time it's for the new TV show and also the new member of the Marvel Fox universe of X-Men, The Gifted. That's right, I've been so looking forward to seeing this because when I first heard about another new X-Men show, I was like, you know what, they nailed it to me personally. They nailed it with Legion, and I cannot wait for the next season of that. So I was really excited because, they know their X-Men. Fox knows their X-Men stuff. So I always have faith in whatever X-Men property they're going to do, whether it be TV, the New Mutants, I think they're doing X-Factor, X-Force, you name it, X-Men, I always trust. I mean, sure, it will become eventually, if it's not good, so what? I still trust it anyway because, like I said, X-Men always does really well. So, the new show, Gifted, is in the X-Men universe. Do we know exactly what era? Not yet. But I have a couple of guesses, which I will get to near the end of this. So, basically, the show is about this family who, their father, basically, he's a government agent who basically is like a prosecutor, and he basically prosecutes all the mutants who try to do harm towards the humans. Because you know how in the X-Men world, the mutants are basically public enemy number one. The government always wants to protect the humans. They don't know their threats. And in this show, they do mention the X-Men. The X-Men and the Brotherhood of Mutants, Magneto and his team, they all disappeared. They all went underground. Nobody knows what happened to them. We don't know. And that moment when they said that got me kind of thinking, but like I said, I'll save that to the end. So anyway, like I said, so this family, they have a mother and a father. The father has two children named Alex and Andy and Lauren. So basically, they find out that his kids are mutants, and then his son finally figure out that his power is like out of control, and basically what happens is there's an incident involving them that happened. I don't want to spoil too much of it. You should go check it out. And basically, the government comes after them. They got this new government task force called the Sentinels. Wink, wink. Exactly. So they go after them, and now they're on the run. On the way there, they meet a couple of mutants who are basically refugees of themselves, who are also running from the government because there are new anti-mutant laws. And so basically you have Blink, who was actually on the run, who escaped from one of these detention centers, where she was, and she meets up with a couple of people. She meets Polaris. You know who Polaris is? She's actually the daughter of Magneto. The other daughter of Magneto, Scarlet Witch's sister. Yeah. Different mother, and obviously, so like her half-sister, basically. If you want to go into technical with it, but still, like I said. So, Polaris gets captured. It's a little spoiler there, but you'll eventually see why she gets captured, because she's actually pretty cool. You see Blink at the beginning of her powers. When you saw Blink in Days of Future Past, if you saw her, she was already a master of doing her abilities. In this one, she's not really at that peak yet, which I really loved because you get to see her struggling. Yeah, she can do it, but yet she can't really, really master it like she used to be able to do it in the comics and, of course, in the movies. So, let me get to the point. Basically, this show is actually pretty damn awesome. Let's start with the good stuff. Obviously the good stuff is the CG and the visual effects look amazing. They feel like they just came out of the movies. And I think Bryan Singer did direct this episode, so that was a good start. But like I said, the special effects looked way better than, I'm sorry to say this, Inhumans, and even though certain moments of that I actually do like. And then you have the character development. You see these people are struggling. Like, at first you see, the mother, when she finds out that her children are mutants, she's in a bit of a shock, she didn't know what to do, She didn't know if she should still love them, or hate them, or give them up, or protect them even more. And then she realizes, I need to protect my children a lot more. So that was awesome. Because what would you do in that situation? You know, if you had kids who actually are mutants, would you protect them? I would, definitely. Yeah, like I said, I thought it was pretty amazing. I have like one negative about this show. It's so small, but I just found that like, oh come on, really? You have to play that thing? I mean, it was cool to hear it, but still, I'm like, come on, really? You don't need it. They never really played it in the movie, so I would have it here. There's a moment in the episode where somebody gets a phone call, and obviously it's like a little Easter egg kind of thing, but still. He gets a phone call, the phone rings, and it's the X-Men animated series theme song. I'm like, that's awesome, but come on, really? Don't be like those little things with it, like Spider-Man, where he has his Spider-Man ringtone in the Amazing Spider-Man movies. I'm like, come on, it's a little too in the nose, you know what I mean? So, other than that, I really have no complaints about it. We still don't know who the bad guy really is, besides this government agency who's probably going to be one of the main bad guys. But like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing more of this. I cannot wait to see what happens. And to me, I think this takes place, if I had to guess, before Days of Future Past. Like, remember how in Days of Future Past, a little more thing here, you know, the future, they already had the Sentinels coming after the mutants, everybody was gone. And then obviously in the 70s, they created the Sentinels, but never really activated them until a certain incident happens. Maybe this is the beginning stages of that. I don't know. I'm just taking guesses here. Maybe it's all before that. So that's my thoughts. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it. If you saw The Gifted, and what do you think about it? Are you gonna watch it? Is it something you're interested in? I'm certainly gonna see it. I think I'm gonna see it a lot. I'm gonna be more happy with it than Inhumans, but I'll still give Inhumans a shot too. But still, I think so far X-Men is doing a really good job with the TV stuff. So hopefully they keep it up. Thank you very much, and have a good day.